there is a word we often use: nice. We want nice colleagues, nice children, nice conversations. But sometimes being nice keeps us quiet when we should speak. Being nice keeps us comfortable when honesty is needed. Tonight on St. John on Air, I want to investigate the difference between being nice and being kind. They can look similar on the surface, but they come from very different places. Many of us grow up learning that being nice is the goal. We are praised for politeness, compliance, and keeping the peace. Leadership thinker Simon Sinek often speaks about this distinction, reminding us that kindness is not about comfort, it's about care. And care sometimes feels uncomfortable, because kindness can require honesty, presence, and courage. Tonight, I'll explore how niceness and kindness differ, why kindness builds deeper trust, and how can we practice it gently, daily, and imperfectly. So, what's the difference between nice and kind? Being nice often means avoiding conflict, saying yes when you want to say no, keeping things pleasant on the surface. Being kind often means telling the truth with care, setting boundaries, choosing long-term well-being over short-term comfort. Research professor Brené Brown has shown that real connection depends on vulnerability, not perfection or people-pleasing. Niceness can become a shield, a way to stay safe. Kindness is a bridge, a way to stay honest. Psychologist Harriet Lerner, known for her work on relationships and boundaries, explains that chronic niceness is often rooted in fear of disappointing others, fear of conflict, fear of being rejected. When we choose niceness over kindness, we may silence our needs, build quiet resentment, feel unseen or depleted. Kindness, by contrast, makes room for both people in the room, not just harmony, but honesty. In public conversations between Trevor and Simon Sinek, they've reflected on how kindness can sometimes sound harsh in a moment. Trevor noted that honesty isn't always welcomed right away. Sinek responded by emphasizing intent, that kindness is about doing what serves growth, not just preserves approval. Being nice seeks to be liked. Being kind seeks to be helpful. It's a subtle distinction, but a powerful one. Neuroscientist Dr. Richard Davidson, who studies emotion and compassion, has shown that practices rooted in compassion are linked to improved emotional regulation and resilience. Acts of kindness don't just support others, they help regulate our own nervous system over time. Niceness keeps us vigilant, scanning for reactions. Kindness allows us to rest in integrity. I've felt the difference in my own life. There were times when I stayed nice, agreeing, smiling, avoiding discomfort, and walked away feeling smaller and more tired. And then there were moments when I chose kindness, speaking honestly, setting a boundary, slowing a conversation down, even when it felt awkward. Those moments weren't always easy, but they felt aligned, and over time they built stronger, more truthful relationships. So how to practice kindness instead of niceness? Well, you can pause before responding. Ask yourself, am I speaking to be liked or to be helpful? And that pause creates a room for kindness. You can practice honest comparison. Psychologist Marshall Rosenberg, creator of nonviolent communication, thought that honesty and empathy can coexist. You can be clear without being cruel. You can also set gentle boundaries. Therapist and researcher Nedra Glover-Twaib reminds us that boundaries are not rejection, they are clarity. They protect energy, trust, and connection. Allow some discomfort. Kindness isn't always smooth. Discomfort often signals that something true is happening. And finally, spare some kindness toward yourself. This distinction matters inwardly too. Being nice to yourself may mean ignoring limits. Being kind means resting, stopping, and choosing sustainability. Psychologist Kristin Neff shows that self-kindness builds resilience far more effectively than self-criticism. Being nice keeps things pleasant. Being kind makes them meaningful. Niceness avoids waves. Kindness builds depth. Tonight, you don't need to stop being polite. You just need to stop abandoning yourself in the process. Kindness is honesty with care. Good night, my friend.